Yo, what is up guys? This is going to be how to climb out of the lower MMR, so bronze to platinum, playing Mordekaiser. The last video, and I started the series playing Garen, and I asked you guys what champion would you like to see next. First 48 hours, highest like comment will be the champion that we do next, and you guys decided on Mordekaiser. Here we are, full educational Mordekaiser video. Now guys, I have one request to ask for all of you. If you guys like this series and like this educational content in general, it would really help me out a lot if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel. And my promise to you guys is that I will look to keep scaling this. If I see that it's a series that is wanted, I will keep making more videos like this. I will strive to always improve my quality and my content and just keep producing good content for your review. Make sure to check out the tactic guide down below for the setup, right? If you want to look at the runes, the builds, the items that you need on Mordekaiser. Summoners, check that out. I wish you all an amazing remainder of your day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new. Spider-Man, to see you guys in the video.
Every move you made, I was watching you.
If you are serious about improving and climbing to your desired league rank, you're in the right place. I've worked on laying out 2 courses that will help you in all aspects to improve. One is about all the fundamentals for the laning phase, and the other one goes in depth on tempo and the mid to late. I've been challenger for 7 years, and I can guarantee you that this will massively speed up your process and reaching any goal that you have set in mind. Both courses have a preview video where you can see the style of the videos, so check those out before anything. You can also always join my Discord to check out some reviews. Alright, let's get into the video. Heading into the first draft here, first things first, what I'm seeing is I get an AD jungler, which is absolutely amazing. One of the things I would always consider playing an AP top lane champion is that it just sucks if you get another AP jungler, especially if it pairs with another AP mid laner, right? And that's one of the common trends that you might see, is that if you have a AP mid top jungle, it's really hard to play the game. So I would not recommend picking Mordekaiser if you're mid and jungle are also AP champions. And if you want to play Mordekaiser, I had this the last 2 lobbies, both of them got dodged, so I can't showcase it now, but I said, because I stopped the recording, I said please pick an AD mid or jungle, because you don't want to have one damage profile in the team. Okay, so here, going over the setup here, we're playing against a Sion, Lee Sin, both are AD champions. I'm gonna go with Conqueror every game, Triumph. We can switch this to or Tenacity if they pick more CC, but thus far it's only the Twisted Fate. I'll play the Morgana Q. I think I'm gonna stay with Alacrity here. Last stand, very simple. And we're gonna go second with Revitalize, because it will increase our healing and our shield, also with our W, attack speed, adaptive, and scaling health. Beautiful. We're playing against a Sion here. It's a tank. And yep, for the rest of the game, it's a pretty standard setup. One thing I gotta keep in mind is that the Morgana E, of course, will block my ultimate. So if Morgana E's somebody, I cannot ult them. It basically wouldn't work, right? So that's a very important thing to consider here. Other than that, I think I'm very good heading into this game. Might want to get Merc Treads, but we'll see as we go into the game, see how the game progresses. My starting item idea here would be going for Alois. I think it's simply the most consistent, and also to give the what's it called, perspective. We're starting off in a bronze MMR game, right? So here we go, and checking up for the first 4 waves here, we're playing Mordekaiser Rengar against Lee Sin Sion. Sion is one of the weaker level 1 champions simply because he doesn't really have anything to his name, whereas Mordekaiser gets an extra passive, so I can do my Q. And if I land it onto him without minions, it's going to be isolated, deals more damage. I'll talk about that in a second, but it's the passive that makes me very strong level 1. Lee Sin, Rengar, both pretty strong in the early game, also get stronger at level 6. I do think at level 6, the 2v2 is kind of like dependent on skill, how good the Lee Sin ult is, and who I decide to ult as well. But one thing I always got to keep in mind is that their mid laner has a global ultimate. So that's one thing to always just keep in the back of my mind. Sion is playing without flash, it's another important thing to consider. And the one thing that I was explaining here is if you use Mordekaiser Q and you land it on like an isolated target, it could be a camp, could be a champion, could be a minion, it deals a lot more damage, it basically crits. And if you land your Mordekaiser Q on multiple targets, so let's say I hit it on Sion and 3 different minions, it's less damage. So that's always a thing to consider. And yeah, I hope we just load it to the game. So we're gonna go ahead, purchase the Doran's Ring, and head into the game. I'm gonna quickly fix up some of the settings that I forgot to change, and then we are perfect to go. All right, I just wanted to set it to 45. Yeah, so I'll go for the Doran's Ring, and I'll see the starting step that I always have, like my starting step level 1, to start making my plans for my laning phase, right? What crash do I want to do, all that stuff, is I want to get a ward down in the early game to see where their junglers are starting, right? That's the first step. of the fundamentals. So let's get in here. Okay, I see all of them here, and I also can press tab, so I can already see that this guy started a D shield and has a me and D mat. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I'm gonna turn off the sound of the pings. That's very loud. Get this all the way down. All right. I don't know how we died while seeing them, but we don't have to know. All right. And Sign got an assist, so one thing to consider when your opponent gets either Ward EXP or an assist in the early game, they'll actually get level 2 from the first 6 minions, so they need the 3 casters and the 3 melees to get their level 2. Normally you would need 6 minions plus 1 melee minion, or 5 minions wave 1 and 1 melee from level 2 to get your level up, but now Sign actually only needs all these 6 minions because he's 2% to level 2 right now. My jungler is also severely delayed. Like, his buff is spawning, but he's still wandering here, but it's okay. Right now, we know that Lee Sin is very likely pathing to top by process of elimination. If he's not starting here, I assume he's starting here. And I do not see the Sign, so I'm going to wait with pushing here and see how the Sign will react. There he is. Okay, and now I'm just going to start pushing the wave. And I want to play from a level 2 to try to see if I can get a trade in. Remember, if I use my Q on him and on the minions, it deals a little bit less damage. So here, if I can land it in... Oh, he sidestepped it well. No bone plating. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna hit the melee here so that I only need 5 melees to get my, or 5 minions to get my, 6 minions to get my level 2 rather. I keep messing it up. So here I'm gonna AoE the minion and him. Auto to get the passive. Now wait with the E because he needs to try and sidestep it, right? Oh wait, was he doing the bows? He's doing the bows. And he goes it as well. And I can just E like this, and I'll drag him below me. So if I E like this, right, on my character will drag him down. I gotta be careful here, because this passive is very scary in the early game. And then you see here, you saw 120, and you saw like a crit animation with there too. Now I'm going to potion, because Lee Sin could look for a super early gank to me here on top lane. I'm not sure why the Sign decided to int like that, but he's been watching one too many bows guides maybe. Alright. He's W. Auto E. If I kill his shoot, he doesn't have it. I'm gonna wait with my W till it's full here. Now I'm gonna W, get the full shoot, and I kill him with the passive. I gotta be careful though. I wanna sneak out this. I'm gonna have to flash away here, simply so I don't die. But now my next job is to try and push in this wave before Lee Sin ganks me. Okay, so I'm gonna try and hard push this wave as fast as I can because I assume Lee Sin is coming into top side. It's gonna be a banger. I should have went for the Dark Seal maybe. Simply because, yeah, this is a Sign. Sign players like to die. That's the highest death champion in the game for sure. Maybe with Cartus. Okay, and now we can recall. Multiple options here for my first item. I think Rylai's is the most consistent, but I really want a Dark Seal with how the Sign is playing. My Rengar is path into bot, and it looks like Rengar is 16 CS, but all his camps are gone, so that means Lee Sin took some camps of the Rengar that I notice here. Else the Rengar would be at more CS, right? So Rengar is 16 CS, but all his camps are gone. Normal full clear is 24 CS, so he's definitely lost 2 to the Lee Sin, so Lee Sin is delayed into top. The reason I don't TP here is because my next minion wave actually walked into his turret, so you see all 6 minions are actually still alive here because my minions were aggroed onto his turret, not onto his minions. And Sign has hard pushed this, so I managed to preserve my TP, which is amazing. I gotta be careful because it is very, very likely that Lee Sin is upset right now, and I want to try and thin out this wave here to not make it easy for the Sign to look for a proxy, because most Sign players want to look to proxy at these type of moments in the game. If I don't give him the... I mean, he's literally tanking the turret too like that. If I don't give him access into my turret, then he cannot look to proxy, right? And now W at full shoot, and W again for a little bit of healing, but I block his full Q damage. So if your full area is... if your, like, bar is full here, your W is much larger, right? Keep that in mind. So I'm going to stack it up here. I think Lee Sin might be looking for the gank. I'm waiting for my E to use his Q, and then I'll drag him back because my E is guaranteed with my Q. There's his W. I'm going to hold my... or there's his Q. Oh, I met the passive go run out, unfortunately. So my movement speed is also gone. Because your passive actually gives you movement speed as well. So that's important to know. So I kind of lost my kill window. I mean, does this guy just want to die again? Or why is he playing so aggressive? E. I'm waiting for my Q to be back up, so I can E into Q. Okay, I gotta be careful. Use the W here for the damage. If I had killed the Sign with my Q, I would have hit level 6, but I might hit level 6 here from the minion. And now I'm gonna press my ult here to steal his stats, guarantee the kill, and kill this guy as well. Lovely. Right, I am spamming my level 6 here, and then just make sure I land it. Same thing, hold it back. I want to push out this wave. And then we can set up our next reset. Now we have 4 Dark Steel stacks. You see, Lee Sin is 32 CS after the full clear. A normal full clear is 24 CS, but he got 8 extra CS from Rengar's Campus. He could have also taken this. No, he didn't take the Scuttle. So that's why the Lee Sin is 32 after this full clear. And I knew this because I'm counting my jungler CS and I'm counting Lee Sin's CS, right? So if you want to learn how to track junglers as well as that and learn all the other fundamentals, I highly recommend check. Oh, I should have stayed for the plate while I'm talking. Highly recommend checking out my course though. Links in the description. Check it out. All right. Now let's keep focusing. He's bought a Cole, right? First habit you should learn if your opponent goes back into lane. Press tab. Always check their items. Super important. I get the plate because the minions killed it for me, and this is Twisted Fate. It'll probably on me. Yeah, I'm gonna wait with my W though. He hit a minion. Why is Twisted Fate? Get my passive. I'm waiting with my W. Blue card. I'm gonna kill him, and then do the same thing with my E like this, plan like this, and I pull him away. Very important to know that mechanic. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they are super hard mechanically misplaying it, because he hit a minion into blue card, and that's just gonna be the mechanical depth in this MMR as well, right? So yeah, the mechanical skill in this MMR is going to be lower in general, but all the core concept, all the fundamentals that I would use in challenger games are still applicable here. Now we're gonna go for Alois. I could consider selling this, but I think it's too much. I'm gonna just go sit on this, get my magic pen, and I'm gonna just keep snowballing the way I am. I already have 6 Dark Steel stacks, and now I'm gonna play for plates, maybe play for grubs. As long as I don't die, Cyan can never really get back in the game in terms of my gold income, and all I'm going to try and achieve here is to keep snowballing and never, basically, you know, don't lose my gas. I want to keep going, I want to keep the pressure, and as long as I don't die, they can never really get close to the amount of gold income that I currently have. So first objective here is to never die, because I'm already so far ahead. Second objective, try to expand my lead, but in a, let's say, in a manner where I'm not in a risk-averse way, because as long as I don't look for like montage plays, don't go for like aggressive 3v1s, 2v1s where I shouldn't, then I'll always be able to expand my lead in a way where they can't really punish me. And as I push the wave into this third, I'm gonna look for jump camps, because if I take jump camps like this, first of all, I'm making myself stronger, but I'm also making the Lee Sin weaker, which is like a double whammy, right? I'm gonna use my W right there to heal. This is still the first Scuttle, I know that, because it's 1200 HP. Proc the passive, Q auto. Gonna drag it. I mean, he's walking away from me. Let's get it like this and use my W one more time because it's running out. I did not mean to proc that. That sucks a little bit. And let's run top because this guy is most likely looking for the plate. I have my ult. Okay, he's walking away. I'll take a sip of water. Perfect, let's keep going. Alright, I'm going to hard push this wave simply because I want to continuously pressure this side. I don't want to give him a chance at playing the game. And the closer I ult him, the less space he gets to run away from me, which is an important mechanic to understand on the Mordekaiser ult as well. So if I E him and then ult him, he comes behind me, he has even less windows to escape, right, to his turret. I never want to ult him like this because the area would just spawn around him. I want to get him like here and then ult him, so he can't retreat to his turret. When he Qs, he's locked into animation, so it's very easy for me to land my E and kill him one more time. Oh, there's a Lee Sin. So no point to ult here, because he's simply too close to his turret, right? And if he jumps on me here, then I could ult him. Please jump, try to bait. Now I can ult, because he's not close enough to his turret. Q flash is a mechanic you can do on Mordekaiser. This guy is Ghost. Dead as well. Twisted Fate is ulting to mid. Game is absolutely over. Nothing they can do to me anymore. This was like the one window where I had to be, let's say, a little bit more reserved, but Cyan is level 6, Lee Sin was level 5, they had absolutely no chance, and the mechanic I used there was Q into flash, so you basically proc your Q, and then you flash after it will land. I'm not gonna stay for this plate here for 2 reasons. It would ruin my tempo, and I don't need the gold on my reset. The reason I say it ruins my tempo is because right now if I instantly recall, I never give the Cyan an opportunity to look to proxy into me, because look, when I'm instantly running back, Cyan is gonna come back to lane here, let's say any second, he's a little bit faster than me, but Cyan right now is not gonna have enough time to push in this wave and get into a proxy position, and that is because I'd never stayed for this plate. Had I stayed for this plate and he instantly run back top, he would have enough time to push out this wave and start proxying, which is what I not want to allow, because I want to keep my wave so I can keep hitting his turrets as well. Okay. Looks like mid lane is winning super hard as well. It's also because this Fate ulted top and got nothing. Bot lane is kind of neutral, and Cyan is super weak, right? Nothing he can really do, and we're gonna keep pushing in our lead. and play to expand it. Now I'm going to slow push this wave. The reason I slow push is to allow this next wave to walk into the lane. Then I can crash both waves at the same time, creating a larger wave and a larger opportunity. I have my item now, so he gets slowed by all my abilities, but also my passive. So he's basically stuck right here with me. I'm going to use W right here to block the damage and wait with my Q until it's isolated, and then it deals extra damage. Boom. Alright, look at this crit animation. You see the crit animation right there? That's because he's isolated. Alright, super important. I'm gonna use W because it's full. Heal back to full. I'll do my blue trinket a little bit deeper so I can see the Lee Sin coming. His blue buff is up, his gromp is up again as well. So I want to play for this plate, but I don't want to take the full turret yet, because if I take the full turret, Sion is going to be allowed to farm for free. So instead, I'm going to be pushing in this wave, and I'm going to look to take the Lee Sin's jungle camp. Same reason as before. Taking Lee Sin's jungle camps does two things. I make him weaker, I make myself stronger, right? And I'm more than strong enough to be able to do this right now. I'm not going to lose much for it. And also, I made sure to take the wave first, so I'm not losing anything while I was doing this, right? Alright, I can only stay for the Gromp, because it's going to be a next wave, and I, again, don't want to give Sion an opportunity to be able to push out the wave and look to proxy onto me. This Scuttle's up as well, because the icon is up. There's so many things that I can play for here. Alright, there's a ward. I have my ult again. I don't want to ult him like this. I want to E into ult, preferably E in behind me, because then the ult radius, basically, he's not going to be allowed to walk back into his turret, because the cage doesn't get big enough. Okay. I can take the turret right now too, because it would also give me enough tempo to take the next wave and maybe the blue buff. And also if he stays here, I can always ult him, right? And there's nothing he can do. Alright. So I'm gonna eat. Wow, I'm stunned for a long time. Oh, he just ults into me. I mean, I don't have to ult now because he's stuck, right? I have Rylai's. I'm gonna use my W, start healing, and stop building more shield. And then Q him, keep up the shield, and then I can W again. I'm gonna do the same trick here, E him into me. Actually, I wanted him to not push my wave, so there we go. And now I full grid again. Boom, W. Back to full HP. So that's also where the Ritualize comes into play, right? Pretty chill. And, yeah, I mean, we're just in such an amazing position, but that's also because we got 2 kills in the early game, right? As long as I never die, I can keep expanding my lead. There's nothing they can do about it. I can just ult this guy, and he's pretty much dead. So I'm gonna start off with my ultimate here. Give him no route of escape. Well, yeah, I missed my Q. So he might actually be out of the dark. Oh, okay, little piggy. I need 2.6, so I'm gonna stay for the Scuttle first. Hey, now you're making me angry, though. I'm gonna have my TP back as well. Multiple things that I could play for. So I could look to shut down their bot lane, or I could look to play for this top tier 2. Top tier 2 gives me 800 or 700 gold, which is a massive objective to play for, of course. And that is probably what I'm going to prioritize, especially since enemy team is dead on bot lane right here. So I'm going to be recalling, spend gold on this item, and then I'm going to be TPing into top. First of all, denying the Sion from any waves. I can TP at 93, then you're safe. And, yeah, we're just going to keep expanding our lead. Now, I'm not going to be playing for kills at this point in the game. There's plenty of other things to play for. Side waves, jungle camps, turrets. Those are what I call to natural resources, and they're also the most important and the easiest way to expand your lead. A kill is only 300 gold. A side wave is already 100 gold, plus a camp is 200 gold. This turret gives me 700 gold. So that's 2 1/3 of a kill. So ultimately, I'm never going to move mid here to try and kill them. I'm going to stay top and pressure this because it's 700 gold. And then once I'm done with killing every turret in top lane, then I'm going to recall go bot and play for all the turrets there. So that's how I'm going to try and expand my lead here. Playing for split pushing and play for natural resources on the map. Right, this blue buff is gone. The Herald is spawning soon too. So Herald is 200 gold and would give me an easier time pushing turrets too, which is something to consider. Okay, I missed that. Check his items too. He has this only. Yeah, that Q hurts, buddy. I know. Okay, EQ kills him pretty much. Especially if it's isolated, right? Like this, isolated. Goodbye, piggy. And, yeah. One-shot him just like that. I mean, I'm super inflated in gold, so this is just only going to get worse. Especially because, like I said, I'm not playing for kills. The kills will literally come into me because whilst I'm taking their turrets, guess what? They don't want me to take their turrets. This guy's no flash. Come here, little piggy. Alright, I'm gonna take his camp again. This is like the third Gromp I'm taking of him, right? Oh. Keep in mind, I cannot ult this guy when his E's up. I'm gonna take this first. Gonna keep my Q up, so I can instantly try and Q him. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna move to mid and then probably move into bot because I want to play for those turrets right now. That's the largest amount of natural resource that I can gather. I know I'm stealing it from the RE, but my name is written on this turret. E, landed, Q, stunned, and we can play for the mid tier 2 as well. Beautiful. And like I said, the kills will walk into you. I mean, again, the lower MMR you are, the easier it will be. But these concepts that I'm doing the exact same things in silver, Gold, Platinum, Emerald, Diamond, Master, Grandmaster, and even Challenger. So keep that in mind. Let's move on to the next game. I have a AD mid jungle. My Yasuo says, someone dodge please. Why? I'm tweaking. I can't play Rick right now. Something happened. I have 1 day wait time. Please dodge. Then untweak with the day timer. Bro is cooking. Well, that's the champion we should have banned perhaps. That's definitely one of the 2 champions that I recommend to ban. But it's all good. I think it's AD carry considering it banned Misfortune, right? That's always the thing. I'll run it down if you don't dodge. Okay, let's bless this guy. That is, like, his girlfriend just cheated on him. Let's bless this guy's day. Give him some LP. I feel bad for the guy, though. Power play against Teemo. We're gonna go second wind. And, yeah, nothing else to add on to that. Standard room page, right? We're gonna start D-shoot this game. No Dorn's Ring. This one, we're gonna start D-shoot so that we have the extra sustain, right? Landing into a ranged champion. And yeah, let's dive into the game. Playing in silver MMR here. Checking out Teemo's setup. He's playing Flash Ignite, so he does not have TP. We already have the TP advantage. And he's playing Airy, Precision, no Resolve. So this Teemo has 0 sustain in this kit, right? He doesn't have Fleet, he doesn't have Resolve, and he doesn't have Domination like Taste of Blood. He has nothing that is going to sustain him. Whilst I have my W healing, I have Second Wind, and I'm gonna have D-Shield healing. So if I can take equal health traits with this Teemo, it is beneficial for me because I will out-sustain in the long run. That's one mindset I have heading into this matchup. Then we have Vi against Shaco. Damn, he has a lot of Shaco points. Alright. I would say that both genres are pretty strong in the early game. Both can gank as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. After level 6, the Teemo is always dead to a Vi gank. And other than that, I'm just gonna go into this game with the mindset that equal health traits is good. I can out-sustain. And I'll show you guys how to play melee into ranged champions by using a few tricks. I mean, we're gonna do the same thing we always do, right? Which is get the early game ward with red side, because we're at the bottom here. Bro, this guy's name is Go Back to Kitchen, and his girlfriend just cheated on him. Oh, man, what has League of Legends come to? We leave the base instantly. We're gonna be pathing here, and I want to walk into here, see if I can scout the starting position of the Shaco. As always, the first step to, like, our structure and fundamentals is knowing where both junglers are pathing. If we know where both junglers are pathing, we can make a decision with our early laning phase. Alrighties, so we're walking in here. Yasuo's there too. Looks like Vi is starting blue buff, which is beneficial for me. That means Vi is doing a pathing like blue, or she's pathing from bot into top, right? So I know that my jungler is going to be pathing into top this game, which is amazing. That means I'm at least like playing either neutral or strong side. Let's say Shaco paths top into bot, then we would be strong side because their jungler is pathing into bot. And if both junglers are pathing into top, then we are neutral. Okay, I think my AD carry is just dead. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so one very big misconception people have about playing melee into range is people kind of tend to let themselves get pushed in. I'm going to try and do the opposite. I'm going to try and push into the Teemo. Remember this mindset. Any losing matchup can become a winning matchup if you hit your level up timers first. So if you hit level 2, level 3 first. And if I get priority into Teemo, he needs to focus on last hits more than being able to harass me. Does that make sense? So here I'm going to instantly auto Q the minions as much as I can, because by pushing this wave, even though it's going to cost me some HP, it's going to net me into being in a good position, because the Teemo is going to have to focus on last hitting himself, and as a result of that, he's not going to be able to harass me. Here he's harassing me, right? But now Teemo's going to have to start focusing on last hitting, which allows me to kind of walk up to the last hits. Does that make sense? Okay. Lost one last hit there, unfortunately. One melee, it gives me level 2 here. So yes, I know I'm half HP here, but remember, we have sustain, right? With D-Shoot second wind, and now I'm gonna hit my level 2, and Teemo might still walk up. There we go, he walked up into my level up timer, hit my level 2 first, and now look at this, right? Now, that's a perfect example of just utilizing level up timers, knowing the level up timers out of the top of your head, getting a trade timer on that level up timer, and then boom, putting yourself in a good position. Alright, he's gonna hit level 2. I can track my own level up timers and track his. Now I need 2 melees, and I'll be getting my level 3. I'll probably select W simply so I have a little bit more sustain. And I gotta make sure I crash this because Shaco is pathing to top as he did not start on the blue buff. Missing a little bit of last hits. It's okay to not use my potion yet, by the way, because the lower HP you are, the more you're gonna be healing from second wind. So there's always that to keep in mind too. Gonna E here to get the minion because he silenced me. Q this and W. Now I could consider recalling already. That is because I have TP. Okay, so Shaco here has 12 CS and killed my jungler. So Shaco did these 3 camps, you see as a red buff, and now he's gonna go into top side, right? So Shaco did these 3 bot side camps, and is gonna go into top side. I wanna look for an equal health trade right here. The wave is bouncing back into me. That means Teemo is going to be forced to walk up for last hits, and I can use my TP like in an aggressive manner. Let's say I trade with the Teemo right now. I take half his HP, he takes half my HP. I base TP, no counterplay for him, right? So right now, this trade is absolutely amazing, and I'm going to show you guys how to win your lane instantly from this position, okay? Teemo is forced to walk up full assets. Why? Because the wave is pushing into me, right? So it's going to keep pushing into me, but look at his HP, right? And he has no TP, so if I base here and instantly TP back, I'm back to full HP. However, the Teemo is below half HP and is forced to walk up full assets. Does he get a kill? Okay, he doesn't get a kill. That absolutely sucks. There's nothing I can do about that. That's just my jungler making a mistake. But Teemo is absolutely not able to play the game here. He can never get this wave to crash. He should recall, but if he recalls, he's gonna lose a lot of minions, right? He's gonna lose a full cannon wave here, potentially even more on the next wave. So now we're in an amazing position. Reset timers, level up timers, general tracking. All the core fundamentals that I always talk about. I'm gonna be patient here with my E. Just trying to zone the Teemo from the EXP. And now, canceling his recall is absolutely amazing. If I can. I'm just gonna try and cancel it like that. Because the longer I cancel him, he's already lost a full cannon wave here now, right? He's also going to lose this next wave. Now, to put it in perspective, right? Because it's hard to kind of see how valuable this is for me. A full cannon wave gives around 200 gold worth of EXP. Or sorry, 200 gold worth of gold, but it also gives a lot of EXP, right? So the gold plus the EXP, just about equivalent to almost getting a full solo kill. And now he's also lost an extra additional wave, right? So he's lost a full cannon wave and the full normal wave. Cannon waves around, I think, 170 gold. Normal wave around 100 gold. So there you go, 270 gold, plus also the EXP. The way I see it, if you are level up above your opponent, you're kind of like 500, 600 gold, depending on the champion above your opponent. So now we have an amazing position. Teemo's going to come back to me playing in the happy spot, and he's going to be forced to walk up for last hits. And I'm already level up, and I'm going to get my level 6 faster, right? And now all I have to think about is how do I set up my next reset. And this is all because of reset timers and utilizing my TP, right? And those are all the core fundamentals that you need to start ingraining into your gameplay too. So here, I'm 5 fighting him because I'm level 5. And remember, if you're level up above your opponent, you're way stronger. Okay, the blind is actually annoying here. But I think I still win. Because... oh, he leveled up! Guess I'm tilted. It happens though, he leveled up! He got 1 extra 100 HP. I don't get this kill, right? Oh my days, he executed. At least his wave is frozen. I'm gonna ping on the way. The wave is still in a good spot. I'm just gonna say thank... okay, I can't say thank you. Well, it's all good. My Vi has a crit cloak. Huh? Hey! Alright, let's focus. I'm gonna be level 6. It really sucks that I died there, honestly. It's just because he... alright, now I am tilted. Now I'm seating with range. But it's okay. These things happen. Perfect example of just showcasing how important those level up timers are. The thing is, the only reason he was actually that strong in general is because he got a kill on my Vi, right? So he had a blasting one instead of any other items. But it's okay. We went Boots Dark Seal, and we are still in an amazing position. The wave is still in a good spot. Teemo's forced to walk up for assets right here, and I'm going to be ulting him. I think we kill him right that. And that is still because of the wave position previously, right? Gotta let this Q. Beautiful. We get the shutdown because he didn't die to the Vi. Now I'm going to be slow pushing this wave, hard pushing on this wave, getting my reset again. Always think ahead with your wave states. And now I'm going to start pushing it right here. Basically, I want this wave to be able to walk through the lane so that I can push it as fast as possible. And now it's going to start walking through the lane. So now I'm done with pushing it right. This next wave, we hard push as fast as possible. And then we're going to continue where we left off. All right. So I hard push this and I'm going to set up my reset. Same things, right? You see me constantly talking about wave states, and through wave state, I set up my kills. That's what makes me so consistent. Then the next step, of course, is to be good at last hitting. That is unironically what I wanted to say, and then I missed the cannon bait, so I won't say anything anymore. My bad. Sorry, my brothers in YouTube for my manners. All right, I'm gonna build this. I think this is actually better, because I don't need additional damage. If I get on top of him, I will kill him. This would just give me more survivability to try and stat check him, and I think that is actually superior to more AP. 1.3k for this full item. They are going 80 Shaco, so they're basically 3 AD and an AP. Alright, so they have a little bit of mixed damage. Vi is doing Dragon, which is amazing, with her crit cloak and her... This guy has spent 1.2k gold in items and not a single extra bit of AD. That is crazy, by the way. This has to be one of the worst recipes I've ever seen in any in any meal. But the guy's cooking. It happens. There's a shroom right there, so we're gonna memorize that. And now I just want to poke the Teemo, right? One thing to keep in mind is that there is probably still a plant in the river that he can access. 30 for my ult. Then we could look for all-in timers again. Before that, I just want to look for equal health traits. He has 1 potion, I have refillable, but I do have more sustain. And, yeah. He's just continuously forced to walk up for last hit. That's also because we crashed the wave into his turret accordingly again, right? We slow push into hard push, then we reset, and that made the wave bounce back into us again. So we've basically, after the third wave crash, permanently put Teemo in a position where he's forced to walk up for last hits. And that just makes us be in a very good position continuously, right? I'm gonna walk through this room. Actually, no. A minion will walk through it eventually. I'll let the minions do the work. So I want to try and eat the Teemo first closer to me before I ult him. I can't, like, randomly ult, basically. Always E into ult, not a random ult. And let's memorize on the next reset to buy a sweeper to be able to deal with some of these shrooms. Okay. At least he's forced to walk up for last hits, right? And if I just position myself like this, he's either going to be losing last hits, and if he walks up a little too far, I can maybe get kill pressure. So I'm in a good spot. This guy's name is I'm Behind You, and they have a Shaco too. A Shaco Batabi, so that's one thing to keep in mind. You see, whilst I'm pressing tab, I'm always checking tab and just kind of seeing how strong people are on the map. So I can kind of gauge how strong people will be once I fight them. There we go. We finally got an isolated Q on his face. I'm going to pop a potion just so I stay relatively healthy. And both me and Teemo's flash timer are at around the same time, so can't really see if I can like use my flash for an extra all-in window here. Fighting mid. Okie dokie. See, it looks very slow, but I'm completely fine with this. And then this next wave is going to be a cannon wave. That's 200 gold. There's about like 50 gold here, 60 gold. At 1.3k, I want to reset. I can get my full item, right? So I'll probably push this wave right here. Slow push the cannon wave, hard push the wave after. I'll have 1.3k gold perfectly. I'll reset, I'll get my item, and then the wave will bounce back into me again. Teemo's gonna be forced to walk for last hits, and I get the full item. See if he wants to walk for the cannon. He does not. Okay, unfortunately. The thing is, I'm just doubling his CS because this wave state has been like this perpetually, right? There's nothing that he's really been able to do. And so now I'm gonna start pushing. And I'll show you that Teemo can't really get a reset because of the way I'm playing. So now I'm gonna start pushing very fast. And hard push this wave too. I'll get my, what's its name? Get my full item. He's walking forward, which kind of makes me think there might be a jungler. That's okay. I reset this ward. I'm going to buy sweeper too. And now Teemo can push this wave and look to reset, which would be an okay play. If he stays, however, he's going to be forced to stay for a longer time. Now TP back, instantly buy sweeper. I'm behind him. If he doesn't see, he's screwed. But I have massive item lead right now. Okay, that was a good sidestep by him. But you see, through using my TP, this is how you want to use TP against Ignite users, right? What Teemo should have done there after I reset was instantly recall himself. But now that he hasn't, he's just stuck in lane. Look at his items, look at mine, right? Alright. I'm gonna look for the turret. Keep my shield. Very good damage. Okay, I am okay with this. I just gotta be a little wary that I don't die, because he does have Ignite, right? And I'm gonna push the wave. Shaco is dead, so I don't have to be scared of a Shaco gank. I can always Q flash, keep that combination in mind. I'm gonna hit my level 10 here as well. But I have to respect this Ignite, gotta care for the shroom. W on. Okay, that was good spacing by him. I have 6 grubs, so well done to the Vi on that part. I think he's hitting level 9 here. Like, he should be close to level 9. So there it is. So right, so I'm not gonna play because he's gonna get 100 extra HP every time he levels up. Always keep that in mind. He's being a little slimy rat. I think this is the real one. No, I'm hitting the fake one. And we are dead, I believe. Yes, unfortunate. Pretty hard misplay by me. Shaco instantly ran top. Should have considered that. That's my bad. Let's see, I have multiple options here. I actually do think I want Merc Treads because they have CC here, his Q, AP damage, and also CC here. So I think this is my best bet. I overstayed here for sure. So that was my mistake. But we're still in a fine position here. Okay. This is looking like a banger. Alright, yeah, nothing much to do there. We're gonna go back into top. The one thing that sucks a little bit is that I use my ultimate at level 10, right? If I'm level 11, the cooldown does go down by quite a bit, but it's okay. So let's see the items that Teemo comes back with. I'm pretty sure he did ignite me. So my plan here on this wave would be to slow push this, hard push next. So this would be the next wave. And keep checking items. So the first thing I do when Teemo's back is check his items. But we're still double in his CS, and because of that, even though my score is 1 and 2, I'm way stronger, right? 14 CS is about the equivalent of a solo kill, so keep in mind, even though it doesn't look like it, I am super far ahead of the Teemo right now, and that is all through fundamentals and your foundation, which is last thing, right? That is always the thing that makes you the most consistent. I'll keep preaching about that. Alright, so he's pretty strong. He's got some tier 2 boots as well. His blind is actually super annoying, man. Alright, I'm going to look for this golem camp instead. Okay. We do get the second dragon, and we have 6 grubs, so that is a really nice thing by my jungler. And whilst my jungler is both side, of course I'm able to do this. Your passive also procs in jungle camp, so it makes it very easy to clear. Alright. Okay. And use my W to heal back to full. I need my level 11 before I want to ult, so I'm ensure that it's like I steal more stats, but it's also lower cooldown, I believe. Or maybe just only the cooldown lowers. I'm actually not too sure what upgrades. Come here, little piggy. He has no potion, so any poke I can do is good as long as I get ahead out of the trade with health. I can also look to flash ult him. I don't think he has any counterplay, but he has to be in the center of the wave, and then I can flash ult him. But I need him to walk a little bit further. Right. Just like that. Nothing he can really do. He did dodge my EE, and he has flash himself. He's gonna be flashing. Alright, but it's too late. Bluetooth auto attack, and that's why we flash ult, so he can't retreat to his turret too far, right? He's still close enough into my range, and we get a beautiful solo kill, which might lead to getting the full turret. I'm gonna ping his flash here. It's 1450 where he flashed, so 9050 is going to be his next flash timer. This is why it's super important to have the timers in the chat, right? Because I ping when he flashed, 1450 plus 5 minutes, flash has a 5-minute cooldown, 9050 top. Copy the message, boom. Now I have his flash timer, I get the full turret. I'm gonna hard push the next wave and set up my reset. Alright, I have 2 Blade Rune Kings, so building HP is not that valuable. I'm thinking of maybe going for an item like Proto Belt, so I have an extra gap closer onto a ranged champion like Teemo, which I think will greatly benefit me. And also because I don't think I need the Liandry's, because they don't really have any tank, so the percentage health damage to me doesn't make too much sense, right? Liandry's with the percentage burn, like, I don't think I need it this game, so I'm actually gonna go for this, and I think it's more consistent this game. So let's go for this item right here, and we're gonna open up into top. My team is pushing up mid. I could consider TPing here, maybe, unless, don't need to. They will probably kill the Lux as well without my help. I'm moving to mid here, and then just kind of seeing what will play out. Okay, this Lux might be killing all my teammates there. So I'll just TP. Beautiful. And I TP not only to get the skill, but because I can also get the full turret. And now I tell my teammates to go away. And whilst they recall, I get this full turret, I'm able to reset the side wave. And boom, this is super good for me. I will be able to get my Proto Belt. Teemo's pushing the wave back into me. I'm gonna fix the side wave, reset, go back into top, and play for the top tier 2. I don't have ult yet, but he has Blade on the King. I think I still win. I missed my Q. Oh, but I won. I missed my Q though. I eat him behind me and then missed my Q. I'm not the best mechanical player, right? That's definitely present in this game, and the fact that I only have magic resist only didn't make it so easy to 1v1. So I definitely kind of won something with armor now. I feel like that's the most consistent thing. And I think this is pretty good, but I don't have too much crit, so it's kind of tricky for me to find an armor item. Maybe it just actually is this. What are some other options? I think sitting on this is extremely valuable because it's just really good of an armor item, right? And they have a Vayne that's getting fed. I think this is good. I'll go into bot. I think I'm fine playing into the Vayne. Cleanse does not remove my ultimate, so Vayne has no protection against me. and I have something to gap close onto them. I think more damage is also good. This game I don't like building Jack Show or like extreme high resources because they do have true damage in the Vayne and they have percentage health damage on this, right? So I think getting AP in general is good. This item might just be my best item to go for next. I have magic resist in the Mercs, I have armor here now too, so I feel pretty good in terms of itemization. And there's the proto belt value instantly. Okay, I'm gonna be ulting this. Okay. Wow, that slow is long. Maybe I should ult the Lux, huh? Okay, yeah. Well, this is... I should have ulted the Lux, 100%. This is a prime example of why Vayne count is Mordekaiser. Lesson learned, do not be ulting the Vayne. We're gonna look to ult anybody but the Vayne. The game is in a very interesting scenario now, though, because the Vayne is the person that I should be avoiding on the side lane. So realistically, I should not be opening up in the side lane where the Vayne is playing. As you can see, most of her damage is going to be true damage, right? She has 2 full items. Vayne should not be the one that we're trying to search. I want to try a side lane against the Teemo or the Yone, not against the Vayne. Because that's our win condition right now. Yeah. So whatever this guy's doing, I cannot complain. I'm making the same mistakes. Pretty sloppy game, I mean, honestly, this one. I have 4 deaths, and I feel like all 4 of my deaths were avoidable. Well, the first death was extremely unlucky against the Teemo leveling up. The second death against Shake was bad, and can't even remember. Oh, the third was against the Yone here, and the fourth was really... Yeah, no, I've had very bad deaths this game. Let's lock in. I'm gonna mainly try to avoid the Vayne, because that's their win condition, right? As oh, that was a misclick. As long as I avoid the Vayne, we're gonna be in a good spot. This way he's pushing into me, so I can just take this. I would be too late to this fight anyways. The only problem right now is nobody's defending top, because everybody died here. Yeah, we filed off sync because Rakan and Vi kind of went into V4 here. It's good though, Yasuo's TP. Yasuo's 2 items, Vi has 2 items. This Vayne has 2 items. I do get my flashback soon. Vayne is going to be going mid now, so that's amazing for me. I want to side lane against either the Yone or Teemo, right? I want to avoid the Vayne. That's their win condition. That's the person that beats me. So as long as I'm avoiding Vayne, I'm happy. Okay. Not sure who's going to be opening up into side lane right now. I see the Teemo top. There's the Yone, so this is perfect for me. But they could move into bot, so I'm just going to take this ward. And you see, I'm going to act like I'm walking away the last second they see me. And then I'm going to be walking in. Okay, but he's predicted it. There's unfortunately the Lux here too. Okay, and let's back off. I shouldn't be looking for a 2v1. Vayne is mid, she bought some magic resist too, but Yasuo's hovering. He can ult off of my E, so that's one thing I should be memorizing here. Okay. Vayne is ulted, and she's definitely dead there. Okay, this is really good. I have TP into top, because Yasuo for some reason is bot. And so I believe I'll be TPing top lane here, so Teemo doesn't get the full turret, and I also get pressure into the tier 2. I push out the bot wave, there's nothing else for me to play bot. I mean, usually the Yasuo should be here, right? But now I just play both side waves, it's completely fine for me too. I get a lot of resources, right? And then I deny the Teemo. I deny him of getting the full turret, so this is good too. And we're getting back to 10 saves per minute. Okay, I'm gonna push this out entirely. Okay, like that. Kinda missed it there. Okie dokie, I can take some drone camps here. There's 2 people here. Vayne is still dead, but Vayne should open up there from base. Somebody took this. This guy also has Blade Rune Kings, so now they have 3 Blade Rune Kings. Again, something to keep in mind. Teemo went bot now. If I am Vayne, I am most likely opening up top lane. So I'm trying to put myself in the Vayne's position here. Yeah, there you go. She knows that... Oh, okay, this guy just took my stuff. She knows that she can 1v1 me. So I'm just going to respect it. If she queues into me, then I can maybe look to outplay it. But if she does not face check me, I can never guarantee land my abilities, and it's simply too hard. What I can do is look for this bull buff here maybe. However, the Shaco might show up, so I'm going to drag it into the bush here. If Vayne face checks me, I can land my E, and then Yasuo can ult. Okay, that's super unlucky. Okay, she used flash and cleanse. Oh, if only I'd burn. I'm trying to ult here, so I also kind of save the Yasuo here. But I'm not sure if I even win. I am griefing it. I'm gonna flash here. Wait, Vi's no ult. So I just killed myself. Oi, 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 oi! Oi, 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 oi! Vi had no ult. They were fighting bot before. That's my bad too. This guy flash ulted. kind of overestimated my own damage in that fight too. I thought the Vayne would die here, but she had a little bit of magic resist. Now actually negative score. Now the game has gotten in a bit of a tricky scenario. But the good part about this, of course, is that you guys can learn from my mistakes too. And, well, Vi had no ult. I shouldn't return to that fight. I think the ult on Teemo was also too much of the good part. So I should back off. Soul's in 1 minute. Vayne has no flash cleanse. That's super good to know. And I think if we play as 5, we'll always be fine. If we're not as 5, the game looks hard. Let's go as 5. I mean, it's alright. Let's see. I do not have flash for the next fight, but it's fine. I'm trying to also here kind of consider who is going to be my prioritizing, or who am I going to prioritize to ult in the next upcoming fight, right? To kind of anticipate how I want to play the fight. I think my target is probably Yone, if I can, or Lux, because they're guaranteed targets for me to ult during my ult, right? Alternatively, I can also like ult Teemo and kind of zone him. And my team is fighting 2v3 here again. We're never really in numbers. We're always kind of outnumbered, and yeah, then the fights just become super awkward. Okay, this guy does not know that I'm here. If I ult him here, he has no escape. That's beautiful. Okay, Soul is in, or Soul, well, Dragon is in 14, but my jungler and mid are dead, so I don't think we should be grouping up. We're just chain dying in mid lane. Nothing I can do about that. I'm going to push out this wave. I'll be 1.7, then we have our item. I made plenty of mistakes myself, so that's kind of why I'm so delayed in tempo now. My teammate's dying here. Like, we should just go as 5, and then that would be fine. I should turn chat on, right? And so, let's do it. So, go as 5 pros. And then we'll always win. Okay, they want to contest, but Rakan is dead. So I'm not a fan of contesting, but Teemo is also dead, I suppose. But this is already gone. This is already gone. We should go here instead. This is bad. This play is already trying to salvage, right? They already have it. Alright, I have my third item now. I think the next item... Okay, the Lux is super strong, actually. She has a big shutdown. Walk is 5. I almost have my level 16 ultimate too, so that's definitely what I want as well. The Senna is just taking camps and taking a lot of farm. Teemo 2 items, 2 items, 2 items, 3 items and a half, 2 items as well. Yeah, game is in a pretty, I would say, somewhat favored for them, but it's okay. We're at level 16, I'm still 3.5 items, right? My CS has been super consistent, and that's what keeps me consistent in my games. And now we are as 5. We have Vi ult, we have Rakan ult, we have Yasuo ult. I think we're fine. Vi has 3 items, Yasuo almost has 3. And now we should move into Nash. Oh. That's a very lucky Vi here. We should move here. We can try and start it. No. No. We should fight them. And now if they walk into us, we're gonna try and fight. Maybe we should have started it. I don't think they knew. I mean, here it's just a matter of execution now. And that's definitely the fake one. Oh, he juked me. I got caught by the Lux, but we got the kill on the Shaco. Vayne died too. I get my E in a second here. E, ult. Okay, that's actually a really funny interaction. Right, but always E into ult. Slow him with my passive, keep pathing with him, and now we can do Nashor. Beautiful, that's the fight we needed. Stop chasing, we instantly go for Nashor. Beautiful, ping my team here. This is the exact team fight we needed. Yeah. I mean, the Vi actually one-shot the Vayne, I believe, so that's really amazing. I made a little bit of a mistake focusing the bad Shaco. But then it was good, right? E into ult is always the main combo you want to do. There's no escape route for them. We'll keep my W on. We get the Nashor here. And now the game stabilized again. For next fight, I will also have Flash, so that's massive too. Try to consider my next item here. I have a lot of options, honestly. I think I just finished my armor option, but it's so tricky with their damage profile, right? It's not like they have raw damage like a Hecarim or an Aatrox or like a Riven. They just have like percentage damage because they all build Blade of the King, so they just have a really old damage profile this game. Might want a... I mean, this could work, kind of, to get more dueling power. Alright, let's recall. I'll just finish this for the time being. I think it's alright. Although Frozen Heart better. Yes, I think Frozen Heart is better. They don't really have any crit. I'm gonna stick with the Frozen Heart. And now I move bot. The reason why I go bot is because I have TP anyways. It's closest to the dragon, which should be the next neutral objective. Rakan should be mid. Go for mid. I have TP. I think that's the best call to do. This Vayne is going for the Death Stance, okay? Or the Guardian Angel, actually. Never mind, it's a Guardian Angel. And I want to play bot, get this tier 2 turret. Jonas top, he does have TP as well, only 2 items. Keep checking items every time, right? So I'm not going to get surprised by anything. And I cannot know how strong people are. Okay, I'm going to move bot. Level 18 soon as well. And 3 items here, 3 items here. My team is pretty strong. Like, they are good in the 4v4, I believe. Although that looks hurt a lot. Okay, that's not good. Alright, my team got absolutely gapped. I think I can get this before Young gets this because he doesn't have a big wave. I'm gonna TP into top here in a second. Although no, this is just gone. I'll recall. Push this wave. And I'll recall. I'll buy Magi's for the time being. And see what we can do. I'm just gonna be as strong as I can. I don't think they'll keep sieging, but maybe they continue top. Teemo's here. No, he won't as he sees me. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think my teammates just didn't play the execution well enough. Oh, I think Lux flushed. Let's play for this now. This guy's Death Stance. This guy's gonna have Guardian Angel. Alright, let's push up mid wave and play for Dragon. Go as 5. Who do I want to ult this fight? It is most likely going to be Yon. 3 items. Lux is amazing. Teemo is amazing. Those are the champions I can kill guaranteed, right? So, those are the priority targets for me. Vayne is the hardest. I hope my team can deal with Vayne. Well, Lux is still here. What? Alright, that's fine. We just play Dragon. I'm not sure if they spotted me. That's the real one. Okay, massive. I need to ult the Teemo. Oh wow, that's not me. Okay, we got Lux 2 on top lane. And this Jones should die as well. Okay, nice. Very weird scenarios happening. We also get the added movement speed now of having this. So this is really amazing. Wait, I'm alone. I'm griefing. Maybe I can bait her a little bit. Okay. I do have pretty good movement speed because when you have 10 stacks and Magi's, you get movement speed from the items, so that's really good. Okay, she's going in 1v4. She's trying to be Gosu. Okay, Yasuo's pushing top as well, which is good. Oh my days. That's almost a kill for her. How is that ult still active? Damn. Alright, I'm gonna base and go bot. We are 1 dragon away from soul point. 2 minutes for dragon. I believe I'm in time. Good. I'm going to push our bot wave all the way because the next neutral objective is going to be Dragon. I'm going to be pinging my teammates away. I'm telling them don't overstay. And yeah, the reason this game is so hard for me in general is, remember, I was 5-5 at a certain point in this game, right? I have made too many mistakes going from laning phase into mid to late. I gave Vayne too many kills and just kind of, you know, used my tempo too much. And it gave them the opportunity to get as many items. Even though I'm still the first one to be full build, I didn't really control the game. Only now have I stopped dying. This is also why I always say low death swing games, right? Alright. And their team is pretty annoying to play against. I don't have too many targets to ult this game. Alright, get that little fellow out of there. I can always consider TPing here if they overstay. Alright, I'll be TPing. Not sure about this play in general. Alright. That's the freest target for me. I'm gonna wait a little bit with killing her so I have my cooldowns back. I yelled with the Vine Sync. She's gonna come for me. Okay, nice. I used my W. Perfect. We killed the Vayne. We got rid of her Guardian Angel. Ooh, that champion's scary. I'll defend 1 wave here in bot lane. There's so little Mordekaiser can do into Vayne, right? That champion is an absolute horrific champion to be playing against. That's Mordekaiser. You do not want to deal with the Vayne. Nashor is the next objective that we're going to be playing for. And so my teammates should back off, go reset, and go for Nash. Alright. My Yasuo is gonna have 4 items, which is really good. Senna has 3 items now, Vi has 4 items, so we're in a really good position. One thing to consider is Rakan has no flash. Nobody really has flash besides the Senna, so I can kind of already anticipate, like, Rakan is not gonna look for a flash ult or anything like that this fight, right? But this guy also lost his Guardian Angel, which is really good. And I think Lux might be looking to face check me because she wants to look for wards or somebody. There we go. And I'm gonna be ulting here. Beautiful. This is the real one, I think. Oh, there's the real one. There he is. Little piggy. Wow, that actually cancels it. Alright. Beautiful. And the reason I knew that Lux was going to face check here is because they want to get Baron vision, right? So that's why I took my sweeper on before I moved into that vision pocket. And yeah, we were able to abuse it. I'm gonna ask the Yasuo to be doing this. No. He should push this. Maybe the Yasuo should push his turret because I already, like, have enough gold, right? Nah, this turret kind of does nothing for me actually either, so let's leave. Next up, 1 minute, we're gonna be playing for the soul. This is good though for the entire team to grab. And yeah, as long as I prioritize Lux, then I'm always good, right? That's the easiest target for me to be ult in this game. I have 4 spare K gold. That's kind of a massive amount, I'm gonna be honest. But since we were 5 and 5, we have stopped dying finally like little piggies. I don't think there's any way for me to improve my build, but other than maybe going for this, this can actually work because it gives me movement speed as well, right? So paired with Magi's, I mean, we're gonna have to wait till this runs out, but now I think I'm actually relatively fast still. Yeah, we're 443. This is actually completely fine. It gives me a little bit of extra armor, so I actually really like this solution here. And now we can play for the soul point. Yone is 3.5 items, still no magic resist. Lux is still here, still Shaco 3, Teemo 3. Just the Vayne is almost full build. There's a chance that the VA or that the Yone face checks me here. And then else I believe he's walking here. Okay, he was just here. Okay, I was a little too late. Okay, we gotta play for the soul point. Preferably I look for the Yone or for the Lux. Right, those are the freest targets, and that really sucks. Chunked into half. Alright, our team should be able to get the dragon because of this. Very nice. I'm gonna have to move here though. I'm not sure if we can still win this fight. As long as Vayne is alive, it's a really tricky fight. I have my E. Oh shit, I had to ult. The Vayne was just free hitting on me. Ay. I mean, they cannot end, they cannot really do anything. But yeah, the Vayne is so hard to deal with. Vayne is one of the hardest champions for the Mordekaiser to deal with, always, right? We have to really try and deal with Vayne. Only person... Okay, I'll try and give my team a little bit of guidance. This guy should back off because else he's dead. Alright, well, we did get the soul, but in terms of winning the game, it's just very tricky. I feel like the Senna is also very often caught, like, we never really 5v5. We have Rakan flash now too, so let's 5v5 before Vayne gets GA. Let's go 5 mid. And try and see if the Senna walks mid with us. Go 5. Let's go. I think here we 5v5. Rakan has flash, Yasuo's flash. I get my flash soon. We're full build still. I think this should really be our way to win the 5v5. I really hope Senna walks with us here. And now a 5v5 should really benefit us. Jonas 4 items though. Vayne is going to be full build. She's going to have her Terminus. But I do believe that we are still stronger. She has no Guardian Angel yet. Oh. That should be absolutely illegal. This is the real one. No, it's not. How am I so often wrong? I should just click on them more, I think. What is even going on? Right, if we land on the Vayne where it's like really good. Oh, she's got an angel now. Oh, she got one shot there. Please tell me the Vayne dies, right? Nice. I hit the Lux there too. Okay, it's just the Lux now. Oh. Okay, maybe we can end. I'm not sure. We only have one minion that died. We do get a fresh wave. I'm not sure we have enough. I will TP to be full HP. Okay, and also preserve the minion's HP. Rakan has to ult into him, kind of. Alright, what a game, bro. Well, I went from 5-5 to 16-5, but like I said, I had to lock in because I was dying too often and making too many mistakes. And we put it together, we went 5 mid, and I hope you guys learned from my mistakes and see the added perspective. There you go, definitely one of the hardest routes to play for me there. Holy moly. Alright, let's move on. Alrighty, heading into the third game here. I assumed I was playing against a Renekton top, so I've went with Tenacity and Bone Plating. But it looks like we're playing against a Thresh top with Ghost TP, interesting. And we're against a Nunu jungle, which is a very scary early game jungle. So I am going to be getting my early game ward down for sure. And I want to know how this guy is pathing. I've went for Doran's Ring. I feel like regardless of if I play against Renekton or Thresh here, it's going to be fine to have the D ring. And this guy's playing Fleet Inspiration. I assume it's going to be Thresh top though, considering he's top and he has TP, right? But let's see. And I'll get my late game ward down. Or my early game ward down, but a little bit later. I want to place this one a little bit later because I do not see the Thresh. And it's going to give me the opportunity to just, you know, see for a little bit longer what the Nunu is up to. We have a ward here, but it basically does nothing for us. And, let's get it down. Alright, so I'll drop it right now, and so that I can back to wave. It looks like Viego's pathing top, and I assume here the Nunu will also be pathing to the top. So both jungles pathing top this game. Going to mean that we're playing like in neutral position, right? Oh, no, okay, so we're strong sided right now. Nunu's going to be pathing into bot, Viego's pathing into top, so I can kind of do whatever I want. And I could consider doing a second wave crash to make the wave bounce back into me. And force the Viego to walk up for last hits on the bounce, and without him having flash, we can definitely get some kill pressure. And if he's not here, I'm actually gonna be doing that. I'm gonna try and do a second wave crash. He's playing Cole. Alright, and so I'm gonna be pushing very hard in the early game and doing a second wave crash, and I'll show you guys what it will lead to by doing so. I'm gonna hit all these minions here. One melee right here grants me my level 2. He walked forward, get my passive, get him to have HP, and now do the second wave crash. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is after the second wave crash, what a lot of people do is they do the second wave crash, but then they do not let the wave bounce back into him. Right now, what I'm going to do is I am going to make this wave bounce back into me, because by default, you see, my minions are going to keep walking, but his minions are stuck right here. This is the benefit of a second wave crash. This is the earliest bounce that you can start making to happen. So right now, he's half HP, no potion. His jungler is panning towards bot, but look, my jungler is coming into top side and he's playing without flash. And right now, he's going to be permanently forced to walk up for last hits. Now, in this position, he's not gankable yet, right? But if I only lasted at the latest frames, this wave will keep bouncing into me. And on the next wave, it's going to be like here. And then even the next wave further, he's close to my turret, right? So we can definitely look for a kill window. And that's what I want to look for here. So just last hitting, and after this, his minions are going to be staying alive, mine die, and the wave will bounce back into me. He's going to be forced to walk up for last hit. My jungler is going to be top side, his is bot side, and this is where we're going to look for our kill pressure. All wave manipulation, right? All jungle tracking with wave management. And so now I'm going to thin out a little bit so I can hold it by myself in case the Viego does not decide to not gank. But now I'm going to be pinging. I assume Viego first wants to do his golems too, which is completely fine. And then right now, as you guys can see, the lane is going to be here. And this Thresh is extremely vulnerable to ganks, right? He's going to be warding here. Okay. I'm going to thin out a little bit, just so that I can hold it here by myself. And now Thresh is going to be forced to walk up for last hits. And this is where we can look for our trade patterns. And he's basically permanently scared, because Nunu right now is going to be bot scuttle. And Viego is going to be here in the top lane. And it's probably right here going to be leading into a kill. And guys, how do we call this? What do we refer to this? What do we say? I said it from wave number 1. This is what we call... Fine, now I'm going to ping away my jungler so we don't push the wave. And this is what we call fundamentals, guys. This is the prime example, clean, crisp, second wave crash to making it bounce. And this is just an amazing example. And I will always say this, guys. Knowing and understanding when to do what early game crash will give you such a massive benefit over your opponent, right? Whether you should do a second wave crash, third wave crash, fourth wave crash, know all the benefits, know all the downsides, look what to look for. If you want to learn all about this, highly recommend you check out my courses. It's gonna give you a structure in your gameplay that will just make you super consistent, as you can see right here. My latest just instantly won by knowing to do a second wave crash and making a bounce. I explained it from level 1. Alright, so now I can still set up my reset with TP. Ooh, if that landed, he was maybe even dead. But now I'm just gonna trade as much HP as I can. Gotta be careful with turret range though. And now I'm gonna be slow pushing this, hard pushing next, setting up my reset base. Probably TP back, but might not have to, because this guy doesn't have that much gameplay. Wave clear, and then we're completely chill. Alright. I shared a little bit of XP with my Viego, so I'm not sure if I get my level 6. Normally this is the wave that gives you level 6 exactly. But yeah, I'm just short because I shared a little bit of XP. Alright, and now let's get my reset. Actually, I don't think I have to reset though. Like, I could reset, but I'm also super strong here. And if he makes a sick... Oh wait, he's dealing a lot of damage. One more EQ like that and he's dead though. Oh. Gonna look for the Thresh here. He didn't see it coming. Ult him as well. So I was looking at the Thresh the whole time, and I ulted Nunu whilst he was standing here. That means that the gate opens like that. So whilst Nunu was like, he was standing behind me, right? That's where you want to ultimate or press ult on your opponents. So I couldn't find my words there, because then the gate spawns like in a circle around them, right? But if they're standing here and I'm standing here, you see they can only walk here like very briefly. So always ult when people are standing behind me. That is also why I always say to E into ult. So if you E them behind you, they literally have no escape route. Just like what happened with the Nunu there. There's nothing you could have walked to. And I was eyeing the Thresh the whole time. I actually have this full item on my reset. The game is absolutely over for the Thresh. And we got the Nunu as well. He's 32 CS, that means he probably did the full clear, including the scuttle. Then took one camp and died again. So I assume he's either going here or into his bot side instantly. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to be buying this item. Why not? A full item is a full item. I'll get a pink ward because I don't need any potions. And remember, most important fundamentals, guys, stay hydrated. Alright, well, now okay, Nunu's bot 36 CS, so he's got one extra camp. And all I'm gonna do here is slow push this wave, hard push next. And I could look for the scuttle crab. That's probably my plan here. Hard push this wave. I can also look for plates, maybe in the meantime. Maybe what I do here is slow push this wave, hard push next wave, look for jungle camps. The thing is, guys, at this point in the lane, the Thresh is already 0-2, I'm 3-0. I never have to kill this Thresh again to expand my lead. I'm already super far ahead. All I have to do is keep expanding my lead in a manner where it's like risk averse, in the sense that if I don't want to trade equal resources. If he gets a wave and I get a wave, we get equal resources. But if I get a wave and I deny him by slow pushing, and then I also get a plate, then I've gotten a plate and a wave, right? So by default, I'm expanding my lead. I just got 125 gold that the Thresh is not getting. So I never have to kill this guy anymore. I mean, I could if he makes a big mistake. But other than that, I'm gonna get the wave in and get a plate. I'm gonna get this wave in, look for the scuttle crab. All these kind of things, right? So I'm expanding my lead, right? The plate's already 125 gold. The scuttle's gonna be like, I think 80 gold, something like that. And so there's 200 gold, so it's 2/3 of a kill, but it took me 0 risk, right? Alright, I'm gonna get my ward here. I'm gonna keep my pink ward for a little bit of a deeper ward. So 125 gold from the plate, and I'm gonna go for this. Beautiful. And I'm not too scared of Nunu, especially when I'm ult. They basically can already not 2v1 me anymore. I'm gonna get my pink ward down here. Go back. Thresh, the wave is slow pushing back into me. The Nunu is there. He's level 5. Got a Ruby Crystal extra. Okay. Keep checking items, right? Super important to do. He's half HP, so now I do want to look to see if I can trade a little bit more with him. We got the scuttle. We got the plate. And, I mean, ultimately, I can actually also make this wave push towards me. Maybe that is the play. So now, even though it doesn't look like it, this wave is hard pushing into me. Because my 3 casters are going to die, and his 3 casters are going to stay alive. So on this next wave, he has 10 minions, and I only have 7. Right? I only have 7 on this wave. So this wave is actually pushing towards me, although that's a little bit of unlucky targeting. And now, if I just only last hit, this wave will keep pushing towards me. And the problem that the Thresh runs into here is that the wave is eventually going to be so far up my lane that I can just flash ult him and he's dead, right? Because he's forced to walk up for last hits now, which is absolutely not what he wants. Because if he's forced to walk up for last hits, he has to make a choice. Walk up and risk dying, or stay away and get no farm. Right? So he kind of is forced to make a bad decision here. So what do you want to do, Mr. Thresh? You want to walk up? Be my guest. Take half your HP. Alright, now make your choice. Waiting for my next E. Wave manipulation and fundamentals, guys. Set up your kills through waves, and you'll be super consistent. Just tank the million damage like that. Viego's looking for a gank too. As I said, Thresh is going to be forced to walk up for last hits. Nothing he can realistically do. Viego's looking for the gank. I'm gonna... Oh, well, I mean, he kind of gave it away with that, right? Kind of gave it away with the miss, buddy. Oh, he got his ghost. That's pretty good. If I'm Thresh, I probably want to reset. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing as reset too. I think this... No. I shouldn't. I'll just crash the wave into his turret and then reset as well. This is a cannon wave. Yeah. I'm gonna hold my Q so I can use it on next wave. We're perfect CS as well. We got 2 plates. He did end up staying. Alright, Mr. Jeff plays. I respect that. And you're dead. No escape from the slow. Cannon me in 2. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Alright, game is absolutely over. And now, my job, unlike last game, is to not lose my tempo. I shouldn't die randomly. I shouldn't give people, like, the opportunity to get back in the game. I should just continue pressuring the map. Don't look like the only way enemy team can get close to the amount of gold income that I have this game is by dying, right? If I die, give shutdowns or anything like this, that is the only way they can get remotely close to the amount of gold that I have this game. As long as I prevent that from happening, we're always going to be super far ahead and there's not really much counterplay for them to do. I believe this guy's dead again. Ult, he's behind me, so I'm gonna ult like this, right? You see how small his escape path is. I gotta get the plate as well. And he can't escape, right? So when they're behind you, instantly ult. Second time we did it this game. Because they have no escape path. I'm gonna recall now because I have 3k gold in the bank. It's better to just recall, use my tempo to spend all the gold, and then come back on the map fresh. Lock and load it, keep it going. I'm gonna buy tier 2 boots, and I'll just get... I think I'll just get the components like this. And yeah, we keep expanding our leads. Like, we're in an amazing position. I'm gonna go back into top because I should get the full turret first. Looks like the other lanes are doing completely fine too. I mean, I killed the Nunu top, right? And we've killed the Renekton top now. So, and my bot lane is doing fine in isolation. Or maybe Viego gave a gank there too. So we're in an amazing position. All I have to do now is keep expanding my lead. If I never die, right, I should expand my lead because I'm able to farm more camps, farm more waves, and maybe get more kills. And they can never get back close to where I'm at right now, right? So, as long as we keep doing that, we're gonna be in an amazing position. Okie dokie. Nunu is topside. He is a full proto belt. Keep checking items every time so you know what to expect. If Nunu ganks me here, I know that he is a proto belt. This guy's walking up, so I think Nunu's looking for a gank. But I want to bait the gank because I can 2v1. I'm very comfortable here with my items. I just came back from a reset. I have nothing to fear. He wants the cannon, so that's a good timer to queue him. Sorry, Mr. Jeff. Jeff, you're gonna have to come with me. Unlucky, Jeff. Okay, I mean, we have 6 grubs and dragons again. My joiners are really putting in the effort, huh? On the Mordekaiser. So, guys, when you get Mordekaiser, I hope your joiners are also gonna give you all the grubs and the dragons, because that has kind of been a blessing, I'm gonna be honest. That's the isolated crit. That definitely scares him. And we're gonna be able to push a turret. And that's all I need, right? I mean, this turret is gonna give me 400 gold there. Sideways is going to keep giving me gold. Camps are going to keep giving me gold. If I take jungle camps, I make the Nunu weaker, make myself stronger. Nothing they can do. Like I said, as long as I keep my tempo like this, we're going to be in an amazing position. Alright, so this Lubov is spawning. I want to take that. I have a full item in base. And now we just play for tier 2 turrets. Herald is... Yeah, Herald is there in 50 as well. Mid lane is 1 plate. Okie. Taking this is good to deny the Nunu, make myself stronger. I'll flash her. And that is so I can maybe also get a little bit of pressure on his tier 2 turret. I mean, I don't really have a wave to play with, but next wave will give me a wave to play with. And I think the flash here, right, even though I flash for a 0-4 kill, it's also gonna grab me 10 points to this tier 2 turret like I was explaining, right? And so I think this decision was absolutely worth it. I'm gonna queue all the means like that. Line them up. Alright, beautiful. And I believe I have enough to get this. I'm gonna keep my W here just in case anybody wants to try and stop me. Because of the 6 grubs, I've already done 500 extra damage. The grubs are gonna take the aggro, which keeps the minion alive. This guy has Zonias, I've seen that already. Oh, he's used it though. I'm gonna E him. Remember, Morgana means no ult, so we focus the target without the Morgana shield. I'm gonna keep my Q so that when I come out, I can instantly Q that guy. Alright, nothing we can do anymore. We have full item in base, so let's not risk it. The best habit here is to always just recall, not expect, like, you know, not risk it. And now I want to go bot so I can play for the bot tier 2. So I'm gonna say, let me bot. I mean, I can't, but I want to be bot lane now. And I mean, this is probably consistent. This is also not bad though. Since they're so melee centered, I'm gonna go for this. And this is fine. Right, I want to be bot lane now. This thing is disappearing in 10 seconds, so I might be in time. At 4 minutes, it disappears. Yeah, I'm gonna be in time. And now, why do I want to be bot lane? Okay, you figured it out for yourself. It's because that's where I can get the most gold income, right? There's still tier 2 turret, granting me 700 gold. Ultimately, that's where I can get the most gold income. Alright, so... he only has a Revenant's Hydra, so I'm not too scared of him. And the little... crocodile's dead. Well, this is a complete different game than last game, right? And that's mainly because I never died and keep expanding my lead. So you see here, if you gain a lead and you manage to control the tempo and never lose it, this is what the game is going to look like. Next game, it became a 40-minute banger. First of all, because their champions were pretty good against mine, but also because I died so often, right? So here you can see the clear contrast again. I'm gonna keep W, keep it up so I can block 2 hits. And then heal a little bit. Now, if I'm Nunu, I probably want to walk to my jungle here. So let's see if they're gonna path like this. I'm just gonna wait here for a second. We're not really losing anything here. And I mean, the game is absolutely blasted open. This Jhin is 3-1, poor guy. Can't really do much. Nunu, you want your red buff, buddy? Oh, no, he's ganking bot. Hello. Are you gonna flash? Okay. I'm gonna be in time. Surely doesn't get it right. Oh! I am your nightmare trash. Calculated, change a player for a reason. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. Sometimes you just gotta be a lucky pig. What else can I say? Well, YouTube, I hope you guys are enjoying it. This game is pretty much over. Settled and done. I have my next item in the base. I'm gonna push the sideway first, then take another jungle camp. But at this point, we've gotten all tier 1, tier 2 turrets. And the next neutral objective that we can realistically play for is going to be Baron, but it's 3 minutes away. So up in those 3 minutes, all I'm gonna be playing for is sideways and jungle camps, right? If I take the jungle camps, they literally have nothing to play for. And to be fair, they already really don't. Where is this Nunu? Is he here? Is he taking Scuttle? I didn't get Conqueror stack, so he's not in that bush. As long as I just keep denying them the jungle camps, there's absolutely nothing they can do. Okay. Thresh might have his ghost again. Sideway first. General rule of thumb that I kind of have with jungle camps, right, is if there is a sideway first, you should take the sideway first, because the jungle camp doesn't disappear unless somebody can take it, but the sideway will disappear, right? So take that first, and then you'll be golden. Wow, I actually AoE one-shot the casters. The beautiful thing about Mordekaiser is that it's so stupid easy to farm, right? And you have AoE, which makes it super easy as well. I mean, 2 minutes for Baron now. I'm gonna take these jungle camps, so I just denied the Nunu. He's absolutely unable to farm the whole game. And yeah, poor guy, but nobody likes junglers anyways. I already think actually that jungle was the most hated role by far. But that's not even a surprise. I tried to predict him maybe. It's like a second or third blue buff that I'm gonna be nabbing. Shit, no, I took one last game. Okie dokie. Push this in. Yeah. I got me unblocked, chat. Like, I won't talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm acting like I'm AFK, okay? I'm acting like I'm AFK. Shh. Shh. He's close to me. He can't run to his turret. Always will work. Jhin is here too. That's how you do it, YouTube. That's how you do it, bros. No, I'm just a pig. I shouldn't be flexing. I'm not gonna be flexing. Sorry, I'll take it back. It's just that the bait was too large. It was a 1k shutdown. They took it. They fell for it. Game over now. We're gonna be playing Nashor. We just close out this game. This was a clean example, and I also set out to make this game a clean example. Definitely in contrast to all of the mistakes that I made last game, right? But that's why I also think last game is going to be super insightful. It's more relatable. But now I also made a game that you guys can kind of showcase that what happens if you do everything correctly and keep managing the tempo, right? At 12 saves per minute, or 13 kills. I'm not looking for kills that are coming to me because I'm playing for turrets, jungle, camp, side waves, right? I'm looking to go for these kind of side waves and jungle camps, and because I'm doing so, I'm getting the kills. I'm not like roaming the map and playing for kills. They're kind of coming towards me because of the objectives that I'm playing for on the map. I mean, everybody's one item. I'm almost 4 items, so the game's just absolutely over. I don't have ult, but I think I can beat them without ult. That is how strong I am right now. Nunu has no stop side camps. I'm very sorry, Nunu. I've been taking them habitually, religiously. They kind of have my name tag on them, so I'm sorry for that. Alright, my ult is back, and that means that I can basically 1v4 anybody, because if there's too many people ganging up on me, all I do is I just press ult and I escape. Maybe I should have bought a Dark Seal, huh? I could have had like full stack mages at this point. She has Mercs and Zhonya's. Didn't use it though. I checked her items before going, right? I'm like, okay, she doesn't seem to take that much damage, alright? That's because she has Mercs, but it's okay. This guy has Mercs as well. Gonna wait for him to go for the last and then go. He's behind me, insta ult, no escape route, so this guy will just die. I have my W. I had W! You little pig. Alright, let's do Nashor now and end the game. Sorry. Now we do Nashor. We gotta take that, end the game. Let's not go for montages anymore. Just want to showcase you guys how uncool I am. Actually, I don't need to sell this, and that is because the Nashor gives 300 gold, so I don't have to sell it. I don't have to sell it anyways, because by the time I respawn, I'll actually have the gold. But okay, perfect. My entire team is playing really well. Everybody is itemizing correctly this game too, kind of, besides like the bows thing here, kind of. A lot of kind of, huh? Kind of. I'm kind of saying a lot of kind of. I'm kind of a pig. What am I doing with my life? I'm kidding. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys are enjoying this though. Alright, let's keep on. Because, I mean, you guys selected Mordekaiser, right? I asked on the last poll. We did the Garen first. It was received super well, and I was super happy to see that. And I asked you guys what champion you want. I saw Nasus was like the top comment for the longest time, but that was Mordekaiser, so we switched it to Mordekaiser. But now, we have 4 items. We do not have the Baron buff, but that's okay. The entire team has the Baron buff. Let's close out this game. That's the most important part. Never leave the smaller ones hanging, because they're actually the ones that give the most gold. This one, turret is already super low HP, but I can just push our top lane here as well. And push 3 waves at the same time. Karma bot, these 3 mid, and me top. They have no engage in that draft besides a Nunu snowball running them down. If they had like, I don't know, Ornn and like some extreme engage, I might want to group up with my team. But realistically, nobody in my team should die, especially with all of them having flash besides Viego, but he has ult. So we're completely fine, and that's kind of the decisions or the toppers that I have if I want to like group up with my team or siege the side lane. Now I'm gonna pick my team to go bot. I mean, are they actually killing them? Maybe they are. My team is just faker. My team is just faker. Well. GG. That was a better game, better example. There you go, YouTube. Bro, I'm saying YouTube. Like, I go from chat to saying YouTube. There you go, my dear fundamental piggies. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Moving on to the next game. Peace. Alrighty, guys. Let's head into our last game here. Say, alrighty, guys. I say, alrighty, my dear favorite YouTube. My dear favorite fundamental piggies. Let's go. We're playing against an Akali here with Ignite Teleport. She's playing Conqueror Resolve. Akali is not that strong in the early game. I feel like our champions kind of want to do a similar thing, although she's more of an assassin, I'm more of a juggernaut, right? But I feel like the juggernaut class is pretty good into assassins in the general, you know, in general. The only thing is, if she starts snowballing on me, it becomes a super hard game. So I just want to play very consistent with my wave states, and then I'll always be good. They have a Viego jungle, we have a Bavet jungle. I would say that pre-level 6, it's probably better for us to 2v2. After level 6, Viego gets ult, it's an easier time to reset, right? So I think we have the beneficial position pre-6, and after 6, I mean, it depends on execution too. If I ult a Viego, we're also always fine. So it's a matter of execution more so than really like automatically winning or losing, right? I am stronger than Akali level 1 unless she selects E, because if she selects E, she can E and powered auto attack and then grab the E and another powered auto attack. But she might not know that. Usually Akali players will start Q, so let's just see how they're going to play. I can walk around the vision right here and maybe face check a little bit with Q, see what she's up to. I got Conqueror stack, so I definitely hit her. She got her ward down. She's D-shoot. Okay, I'm fine to trade a little bit more. Okay, that's fine. I got second wind. She probably has the same. She doesn't have fleet. We're both running... what's it called? We're both running... what's its name? Oh, Conqueror. I mean, I've got my passive here, right? So I definitely win. I'm gonna potion here and keep fighting here. I win the extended fight for sure. Because I have my passive. She cannot outsustain my passive. Yeah. What the f... I'm gonna flash that. And the reason I flash is so that I can continue laning. No. Just go mid. You're salvaging. All my Ari should be doing is just go mid. I don't know. Ari's losing XP now as well. The Yone would have lost the XP. The Yone would not have been able to play lane. And now you're kind of giving it away. But at least maybe they share some XP here. This is a super weird early game. Now, I'm going to be honest. The Ari following here is the stupidest thing. And this is what I refer to as salvaging. Like, the Yone was already fine. I flash instantly so that I don't lose any additional HP and I can continuously lane. And the Yone lane should have been over with the move that he's making, right? But unfortunately, Akali follows, or the Ari follows, and then, yeah, I mean, Yone doesn't really get punished. And Yone should have basically lost a full lane. Full wave. It's okay, though. I hope she learns from it, because, yeah, salvaging is one of the worst things to do in League of Legends. Okay, I'm gonna play for my level 3 here. I need to cast it in 2 minutes to get my level 3. I'd assume she picked E, but I haven't really been able to verify it, right? She hasn't used either ability. That's I used. Alright, hit there too. And I get my passive here. Yeah, she has her E. I'm gonna get my level 3 though, so maybe she thinks she can win. That's why I'm hovering in the minions here. Oh! My cannon was hitting the hair cannon. Close. Okay. Viego could path into top because he did not do the golem, so I gotta be a little bit wary of that right here. So let's crash in this wave and set up my reset. 4 crash, all good. And we can get up our reset. I'm gonna get my level 4 from one caster here. That's always the level 4 timer. Oh, she might actually be dead here. That's close. She's not close to level 4 though. No, okay, that's good. I like that trade. I like the trade. Multiple reasons. If I reset, I only had 600 gold. What do I buy with 600 gold? Really hard, right? But now I can buy a Blasting Wand or a Giant's Belt. I think I'll go for Giant's, or for, Blasting Wand, although Giant's Belt might be better, and now I don't have to TP because Alois is pushing back into me anyways. Both me and Akali are losing resources, but in the long run she should lose more, although we might be having level leads here. Yeah, my minions are 1% stronger, which sucks a little bit, and that's because we collectively as a team have a level lead, a level up here and a level up here. But this wave should still push into me because these 3 casters are going to stay alive and my casters are going to die. She has no potions. Viego top 24 CS. You see how he still has a rep buff and no blue buff. That of course means he path bot into top because his blue buff is already gone. And I knew that Kali would never hit level 4 there, so I was very confident in diving because I know I only needed to have 2 more casters, right? If I had 2 casters left, then I knew she would get her level 4, but I had so many minions on the return, so she could never get a level 4 there. Dodge 2 Qs. Isolate the Q on her. Okay, that E was really bad. But she used her W now as well. That's beautiful. She has no potions. She does still have her TP. Ping the ward. I'm gonna thin out here a little bit. Keep in mind that she has no potions. I'm gonna play from a level 5 and then trade. She hit level 5 too. These E's are really, really stubborn. I'm gonna W here to block most of the minions damage. And then recast it at the end. Hold the wave here. Akali's still forced to walk up for last hits. We're hitting level 6 at around the same time, but I'm a little bit ahead of the XP because she lost a little bit of XP on the return, right? My 80 characters on a rampage. That's gonna make the game easier. Good sidestep. Got an early W here. I think I can win the extended fight here. Because she basically used all her abilities fighting there, right? That's why I win the extended fight. My passive would just carry the game for me. And the reason where I win the fight is she used Q, EQ, but after that she has nothing left. And so that is where Mordekaiser really shines with this passive. Is my passive keeps sticking as long as I'm in combat there, right? She can't escape me. Very easy extended fight. Bomba. Perfect fight for me. I get my ult as well. She should TP. Oh. Nice. Yeah, she TP'd. She has the haunting, guys, so she's rushing Liandry's most likely. I'm gonna recall, even though she freezes, it's better for me to recall because she's very close to level 6. She have like that as well, so it's better for me to just recall here and I'll buy this then, I guess, and I'll sit on 1 potion. And now I need 950 for my reset, and we're actually it was probably better to wait for refill. Looks like she ended up not freezing it, so the wave will push back into me, which is good. I am at items. I have more sustain, right? I have my W, I have a potion, so I just want to look for equal health rates like that. And I'm super happy with that. One thing to consider, go guys, look at the timer in the game, 6 minutes, so she can get access to Plant the River first, because she has tempo on the wave. But she might not know that, because she's not a fundamentals enjoyer, so she doesn't know about the Plant in the River. You guys are, because you guys are my favorite fundamentals piggies. I'm gonna E here, right there. Lucky hit. She's away from me, right, so no point to flash ult, because she can just escape. If she was behind me, it would be worth it. There is a Plant in the River, but I have to play for the Mordekaiser. I've just healed back to full HP through my W. And now we're in an absolutely amazing position. Botlane is winning. I mean, everything is winning, so that's lovely. I can EQ this and one-shot the entire wave. Little awkward there. Beautiful. And keep pressuring her. If Diego ganks me, I'm not really scared because I always have ult. That's the beautiful part, right? Especially if he comes behind me, I can just ult him there and he can't escape to third either. And, I mean, you've all probably been there before. Okay, I'm gonna focus the Diego, ult him, he has no escape to his turret. I can set this, I anticipated this, and there's nothing he can do. Beautiful. Try to keep the Conqueror stacks up. She does have ult, so let's back off now. I've done 150 gold. It's absolutely perfect there, right? What I was going to say is, you've probably all been there before, that you're like perpetually being pushed in by a Mordekaiser on the turret, and every time you go for a minion, he just spams Q on you, right? And there's like nothing really, you know, like there's not much you can do. And that's kind of the position that I want to try and get into the Akali here, but I gotta be a little bit wary of the fact that she has her ultimate here. But yeah, as I was saying, I knew that if the Diego comes, that's the guy I'm gonna ult, especially if he comes behind me, so he cannot reach to his turret. Exactly that happened, and well, the rest is history. I missed the Q. That's the one I was not allowed to miss. Okay, at least I dodged her E. So we are chilling. I'm baiting here, kind of. No E, no W. She should be dead. Nice. Alrighties then. Don't take my cannon. I'll get upset. Nice. Hey, yo. That's my play. Right, Diego should not be topside, so I'm gonna stay and double dip, aka take a second plate. I don't have a ward. I'm gonna proxy next wave 2 and then get my reset in. And my bot lane is absolutely smurfing, although their Jhin is still 4 and 2. But their jungler has nothing really going on for themselves. Their mid lane has nothing going on for themselves. I mean, after the... For a second, I thought that was Diego. It was the ward disappearing. I mean, after I saw the Yone coming top level, when I'm already like, yo, what is this guy cooking, man? Like, this guy is... Alright. At this point, I am too tanky for the Akali to really deal with me. I'll just sit on the Dark Sea. I'll go with Sweeper too, because I can always spot her when she goes into W. And the same mindset applies here that I always explain when you're ahead, right? In theory, well, not in theory, factually, I'm already so far ahead of the Akali that the only way for her to try and match the gold that I have right now is by me dying and giving the shutdown, right? Because I'm here, she's here right now. And because I'm here, I'm also able to expand my lead like this, because I will always have priority. I will always be able to farm jungle camps. I can take plates, all that stuff, and she can't because I'm always stronger than her, right? So as long as I don't give her a shutdown, I don't look for stupid random 2v1s or like die to diving or doing some stupid montage shit, we're always gonna be in a good position in this game. I definitely should have been pinging there. But I'm explaining to my favorite fundamental piggies on how to play the game. Alright, let's keep it going though. If I lose this cannon, I won't. Let's go. I won't tell you guys what I was gonna say. Alright, there's the Viego. Check his items. He's not that strong. The W shoot is so massive, man. Like, don't recast it at those areas, right? Just let it run twice. Okay, Jonas here. Well, not that scared of that guy. Are you gonna E for it? Are you gonna Q for it? Average own players. I'm gonna reset though. Like I said, shouldn't look for stupid risks. So if Viego comes here, I am maybe dead. So let's recall, right? Let's not take too many risks. And yeah, game is over. I'll go for this item next. But with the way my team is playing, the way the rest looks, very solid, right? And like I've shown you guys in the game in bronze and the game in gold, as long as I keep my position right now and don't give it away, enemy team cannot get back, right? In the silver game, I made a shit ton of mistakes and it was hard. But at this point, all I have to do is just play consistent, never die, keep pressing my lead, and then you're always good. Like, these are the type of deaths that you really don't want to see. Alrighties. Jonas back, he has no ignite, he uses E, waves pushing into me, but at this point in the game, it's actually not worth to freeze, because I can gain more by pushing than I would deny him by freezing. Does that make sense? So here in this game, I would rather always push because I can play for plates and stuff like that. And if I freeze, I'm denying an 0-5 Yone resources. I don't really care about denying this Yone. I care about my own resources more than I care about denying the Yone resources. Does that mindset make sense? Well, you guys can tell me, but I'm sure it makes sense. Because no, I won't give myself ego. Beautiful. All right. Keep pushing. I mean, at this point, I'm gonna keep pushing side waves and turrets. We're gonna get 3 more grubs too. And all I do is take plates, take jungle camps, take side waves, take turrets, and the kills will just come naturally to me because people will be defending these kind of positions, right? Especially this guy. I mean, this guy just has a death wish permanently this game. I'm gonna go for the golems first. I use my W. Okay, Viego's here. No 2v1s. I don't have ult. Let's not look for stupid risk. He is a full Kraken Slayer. I can Q flash, but not worth it. He's 0-6. It's better for me to maybe in the future preserve it for my own, what's it called? Safety. Like, protecting my 1k shutdown. Like, my shutdown right now is more gold than a tier 2 turret would give you. That's how big I am of an objective for enemy team, realistically, right? So I'm gonna keep that in mind. So me having flash is pretty valuable, unless I can get a lot by using the flash. Let's say I could have gotten this tier 2 turret by killing the Yone, then I would have flashed. Like in the last game. He's got a Q for it. My teammates are dying for what? Why are they dying here? They're doing exactly what you shouldn't be doing. All they have to do is push this out, play here. Push this out, push this. Instead, they're randomly dying here, and I don't know where the other guy died, but they are griefing. Right? They're exactly what you should not be doing. So learn from it. I'm gonna move into mid now. Actually, Kaiser will move mid. I should move mid. And Spike is holding the wave? Not sure what you want to do here, buddy. Alright, that means below half now. Any team might come top. Who got the shutdowns? Akali and Jhin, alright. Jhin is 2.5 items. Akali's 1 item. Viego's coming topside 2. But there's a red buff. I'm gonna be hiding here. Okay, Akali spotted me for sure. This guy is using it for raptors. Alright, let's not move for this play. I have a full item in base as well. Let's back off. These are exactly the fights we should be taking. I have a 1k shutdown. So I am gonna leave this position and I still want to play for this tier 2 turret. I'm gradually getting there. But yeah, I'm not going to take the risk, right? If I take the risk and they get my shutdowns, randomly we're going to be in a 40-minute game again. Simply because I'm an undisciplined piggy. However, I see them all holding into bot side, at least Lulu and Jin, and that's enough information for me to be able to push top lane here. I have my items now, I have all my gold set, so Akali's bot can only be this piggy with the Viego. Well, I should land onto him. If I keep my minions alive, I can probably get this tier 2 turret finally. Especially because I have 6 grubs. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Yon, yon, yon. Thank you for the rebuff. Now, where am I gonna go, guys? Where am I gonna go? Bot lane and play for the tier 2. Yes! Why? Because that's where I can get back some gold income. Am I playing for kills? Am I playing my macro round kills? No. The kills are coming into me. And that's exactly what I'm doing every single game. And that's what makes me so consistent, right? Fundamentals, macro, and tempo. That's it. That's it. I mean, I'm not a mechanical Mordekaiser genius. I do know items. I do know, like, the skirmishes should be taken, the skirmishes should be avoided. But that's also because I'm permanently pressing tab and keeping track of the items, right? So I'm mostly trying to get as much information as I can. And of course, the most important fundamental, don't forget, get a better team, right? Yeah. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm gonna push this in. I'm gonna play for the bot tier 2. And let's keep going. Alright, Akali is here. The guy has flash, so I think they're fine. And them fighting here, them showing 4 here. So a salvaging play, like Ari right now, what she would do if she's here in side lane, is she would move to the team and try to help here, right? Me, I'm going to utilize the fact that they are 4 mid to get the tier 2 guaranteed, because they are wasting... Well, enemy team was wasting their tempo going here as 4, right? So the salvaging play would be to move and try to see if I can fix the fight. The aggressive play, or the confident, or not confident, but like the consistent play, it would be to keep pushing, because I'm guaranteed to gain something, because they're all using their tempo into mid, giving me the opportunity to be pushing into bot. And now I got a full tier 2 turret, a full tier 3 turret. Look at my gold, guys. I just got from base, I'm already on 1.6k gold again. 9 and 3 Jin, that's definitely the guy I want to focus. Oh, you're a puppy. Come here. Piggy. You gonna flash? That's what I thought. Thank you for the gold, babies. Like I said, I'm not gonna play my macro around kills. Kills will come into me. 3k gold. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, good sirs. I will take that with me. Oh, wait a second. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Really. Well, we got triple up at minute 18, so we don't necessarily need Baron now. They also have only 1 Nexus turret, and we got 6 grubs. All we gotta do is play 6, don't die, and we'll carry the game, right? Yeah. We'll just win this game right now by default. Nothing enemy team can already do. I'm 4 items if you count this as an items. Kaiser's 3 items. She still needs to get a reset in. Most fat enemy member has 2 items. 2.5. This Joan isn't even an item yet. Yeah. Not surprising though. But hey. Sorry that I'm flaming this Joan so much. Sorry to Mr. Enjoyer. Okay, he has an item. He's backing now. He's backing. One day I'll be worried about my judge, so I might just, like, you know, do the thing and just die for fun. Always scared of getting Magi's. Yawn. Yawn. Where are you gonna go? No way you go that way, right? No, you're that much of a pig. Alright, I respect it. I respect it. I respect it, Joe. Dude, my cat. I can Q flash. That's always a fun mechanic. Beautiful. Alright. That's how you win games on Mordekaiser. Climb out of low MMR with Mordekaiser. Big love to all my fundamental piggies. Hope you guys enjoyed it. My bros.